Hello, guys. It's Mrs.Z. Today we have exit ticket, grade 5, mission 5, lesson 14. Okay, let's see. Mr. Klimek made his wife a rectangular vegetable garden. The width is 5 3/4 of a foot. And length is 9 4/5 of the feet. Okay, so 9 whole feet and 4/5. What is area of garden? So area, when we talk about area, the formula is long side times short side, or length times width. So length and times width. Okay, so let's see if this, I'm going to use my rulers. So I'm going to create this. So if that is my line for 9 4/5, so let's say if this represents 9 feet. Okay, and then this little guy here will represent my 4/5. Okay, I'm gonna create the other side of the garden, which will represent like that. Okay, so okay, so this is a garden. I already choose that this length will be 9, and then this little part will be 4/5 of the feet. Also label that feet. Then I will need a 5 3/4. So I'm gonna do 5 about like till here, 5 feet, and then this little part will be 3/4 feet. 3/4 feet. Okay, I'm going to create areas. So I'm using my parallel line to make it parallel. Okay, so this will be 1. Separate the 5 feet, and then 9 feet. So now I have area that is 5 3/4 feet by 9 4/5, or vice versa. Okay, I'm gonna go now one area by one. I'm gonna do this 5 feet by 9 feet. So this area right here, I'm going to do what it is. So 5 times 9. So, or 9 times 5. So if I do 9 times 5, I know that I can do 9 5s. Skip count by 5s. So that will make 45. And what it is, because of feet times feet, it's 45 square feet. Okay, I'm going to circle that because I know this area. Okay, now I'm going to do this area right here, and I'm going to use my pink. So I'm working on this area right there. So I needed to find dimension. So I know that this one is parallel to this. So that is 5 feet. And then this one here on the bottom is 4 feet. So is this one here, 4/5. Okay, so what this area is 5 times 4/5. If I do the work on the side and I need to do 5 times 4/5, I can change the a whole number into fraction, and I use multiplication rule for the fraction by fraction. 5 times 4 is 20, and 1 times 5 is 5. And that will give me 20 divided by 5, because this line is division line. So what that means, this is same as 20 divided into 5. So you can think, what number times 5 equals 20? So, and that is 4. Okay, that's one way to see it. Another way is to do the simplification right there in the fraction part. So if I have, like, I will monitor this way, 5 ones times 4/5. Okay, now I can simplify 5 and 5, because 5 divided by 5 is 1, and then 5 divided by 5 is 1. So I'm going to reduce my calculation to 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 1 is 1. So 4 divided by 1 equals 4. That's another way to see this. But right now, you know, this is here 4 square feet. So I got myself this area done. Okay. What is left is this one and that one. Okay, so let's use different color. So I'm going to need 9 feet by 3/4. So that is this area right here that I'm calculating. So what that means is 9 times 3/4 equals, so 9 times 3 is 27. So it would be 27/4. 27/4. And then 27 divided by 4. You can see that is a 6 times 4 is 24, and you will have a 3/4 extra. Okay, that's one way to see it. Another way, if I am going to do the regular procedure, I will say, okay, 9 times 3/4. I need to change 9 into the fraction form times 3/4. Now I'm going to use multiplication rule, that I will do numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So I got 9 times 3 is 27, and 1 times 4 is 4, and then I change 27. I can see that 27/4 is same as, if I think about 4 times 6, 24, that means 24/4 will give me a 6, and I will have a 3/4 left. What that means is 24 plus 3 makes 27. What they are, they're fourths. These are the size of fraction that they are. So I have 27 pieces of like this, and then 24 of them will make 6 holes for me. 6 holes, 6 of these, because 4/4's gonna go in one. And then 3/4 will be left over, and that is square feet as well. Okay, now the last would be this area right here. So it's a 4/5. This is 3/4, so is this one here, or this is 4/5 and this is 3/4. So I can think this way to write this down right there. So 4/5 times 3/4. Okay, and then I can do that right here that you can see. Hold on. So 4/5 times 3/4 equals. Here I can do simplification. I see 4 and 4, so that means that I can simplify this by dividing by 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. So I got 1 times 3 is 3, and 5 times 1 is 5. So my answer is 3/5. So this one here is a 3/5 3/5 square foot. Okay, feet squared. Also, this proves like 4 times 3. If you don't know that 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 4 is 20. And if I do follow that rule of 4 times 3, numerator times numerator, and 5 times 4, denominator times denominator, I will get to 12/20. But then these 12/20 is not the simplest form of a fraction. I can put pieces together and I will create the bigger pieces. I will create 3 pieces of fifths. So would that say that I can, so if I'm looking for the greatest common factor for them, I can skip count by, so I know then if I divide by 3, that will give them, they both can be divisible by 3, so I can reduce this fraction into 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then, oh, I cannot do 12, 20. See, I just purposely made mistake here. So because you can't think if this could be divided by 3, then the 20 can be. You have to find some number that the both denominator and numerator can be divided by the same number. So it's not a 3. How about 4? You can try 4, and that you will work. 12 divided in 4 is 3, and then 20 divided into 4 is 5. So you got yourself answered. It's okay if you are you make mistake. Same like Mrs.Z does all the time. So you can just catch yourself and fix your mistakes. So now I do have all these areas and I just need to add them up. So area of this rectangle, her garden is going to be 45 plus 4 plus 6 3/4 plus 3/5. Okay, these are whole numbers, so that's easy to calculate. Area equals 45 plus 4 and 6 makes 10. So that would be 55 right there. And then 3/4 and 3/5, these are the fourths and these are fifths. Okay, if you look the fractions, fifths and fourths are not the same size, so you cannot add them. I don't know, is it 2/5 or it's 2/4? So I have to cut each of these in their least common number. So if I skip count by 4, this is if you don't know what number you will change both into, you can start thinking, okay, 4, 8, 12, 15, oh no, 15, 16, and then 20. Okay, and then I can skip count by 5, 10, 15, 20. Now, when I skip count, I can find their least common factor, and that is 20. So what that tells you, that I have to change the fourths and the fifths into the 20ths. So then I can add these two fractions. So this can help my students also if I need to know what 4 times what makes 20. 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 5. And then also 5 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times 4. And I will have the bottom to be 20th. So 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. The bottom number of fraction tell us how big are the pieces, and they are going to be now 20th. So if I just do this here and add, I will have 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. Plus 3 times 4 is 12. 5 times 4 is 20. So 15 plus 50 20ths plus 20 20ths, 12 20ths equals 27 20ths. So these are the same fractions now. So I'm adding 15 plus 12, that's 27 20ths. So now you can see if you have 27 pieces of fraction that is really small, like 20ths, then you can see that this is really, you can have a whole. 20 pieces will make a whole. And you will have 7 20ths left. Okay, so this is going to be, so now I'm going to back to this one and add 1 whole and 7 20ths. So final answer is 56 wholes and 7 20ths. I'm going to make here don't want to area equals 56 and 7 20ths, and that is square feet. Okay, square feet. So we can write answer. What is area of garden? We can use the language. The area of her garden. Garden is about we can if if you needed to estimate to the closest square foot, you can say that it's about 56 square feet or about 57 square feet. So the answer lays in between 56 and 57 square feet. Garden is about I will put 57 square feet. But exactly is 56 and 7 20th feet. All right, and that was exit ticket of the lesson 14. Okay, I think you can see now all of it. This is exit ticket, grade 5, mission 5, lesson 14. And it was Mrs. Z. I hope you like it. Okay, guys, see you next time. Thanks for listening.